Thank you.
Did y'all go?
Sorry for saying the S word, y'all.
Yes, y'all go?
Oh,
y'all better question them. Press them. Press them.
Press
Ask them what play is this, that, and the other. It's scoot in. Is this a microphone?
All right, we have our 2022 draftees, Kianna Smith and Olivia Nelson-Ododa. We'll start with in-person questions and then go over to the Zoom. Megan?
Yeah, they've been great leaders for us, just kind of showing us the ropes, helping us get adjusted and, on and off the court. And I think that's been really important for us, especially since it's been such a quick turnaround going from college to here. But they've been instrumental in that process and just on the court, guiding us through new plays, a new system, just kind of helping us get a lot of things figured out. And so they've been great leaders for that.
Miriam?
Yeah, it's crazy, and we're still doing school stuff. So it's like, it's crazy. But like I said before, the vets have really helped us get adjusted with that. Kind of made that process a little bit easier, especially on the court too. But yeah, it just in general, I mean, it's crazy thinking like I was just playing a national championship 2.5 weeks ago. And then now it's like you're going against grown women and you have to figure out, how to fit in with that and just kind of adjust your game. And so it's definitely been a process, definitely been an interesting process. But, with this team especially, they've helped us a lot.
Good meet with the LA Times.
Actually, like this week, yeah, we have finals this week. Graduation's coming up, like finishing, work, getting things turned in, like everything. This is probably like the most hectic week for a lot of college students. So, yeah.
For me, I don't graduate my master's program until August, so I'm just trying to manage all of that throughout the whole season. So we'll see.
I'm taking 4 classes right now, so yeah, I'm finishing up that. But just like econ classes, public policy, like all of that. Yeah, it's a whole bunch. So yeah, it's a lot.
David, next week.
Yeah, obviously in training camp and at the pro level, like I'm not going to come in and shoot 20 times a game. Like you have Nneka Ogwumike, like Kennedy Carter, Liz Cambage, like you have great scorers already. So I've been trying to navigate like when to pass the ball, when to make certain reads, and just learn from people like Jordan Canada who does that at such a high level. So really just learning from her and then from Coach Fisher, just about different reads and stuff like that. So I've learned a lot since I've been here. And yeah, I'm excited to keep learning more from them.
And on the side, check the Zoom real quick and then over there. Nobody? Any questions on this?
Yeah, I have a question.
Can you unmute? Rashad Milligan on the Zoom.
Hey, what's up, Liv? Can you hear me?
Yes.
A talk today is about a lot of the college student athletes' mental health and stuff like that. For you, coming 4 years off playing under Gino, who oftentimes, he gets a rap for being a tough coach and everything like that. I just wanted to ask you about student athletes' mental health.
Yeah, I think more than ever, that's been a huge issue now. And I mean, student athletes have to go through a lot that, a lot of people don't see, a lot of the behind the scenes. So you may just see them playing, you may just see them, like on TV, but in reality, we're facing pressures from school, academic performances, sports performances, and just overall people just putting pressure on themselves. And so I think it's huge that programs can really advocate for their players and allow resources for them to get help when they need it, or to just reach out to somebody. And I think that should be pushed more for student athletes, especially since there's this kind of facade that we're supposed to be mentally tough all the time, and we kind of can't get a break from that. So I think it's really important for to push the narrative that student athletes need help, and that they shouldn't feel ashamed about reaching out for that, and that there should be more available resources for them.
We'll go to Rafiq Lu.
This is Rafiq with Nothing But That Sports Talk. Welcome to the WNBA. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I just want to ask you, like, what was always your impressions about watching players like the Gulick sisters and Liz Cambage play on the basketball court together, and how much do you enjoy the opportunity to play with them?
That's not playing Liz Cambage.
For both of us.
You can both.
Yes, for both of you.
Playing with Liz has been amazing. I mean, it's kind of like, it's crazy watching the leagues for the past couple of years and seeing her on the court on TV, and then finally now being in the same gym with her. It's been amazing just to be around her environment. She has really high energy, so it's been fun playing with her.
Yeah, I think it's been great to just kind of learn under a veteran post like that too. And it's not too many people that you find like are taller than, that I find that are taller than me. So I think that was kind of like cool in a sense, just kind of going up against her and really having to challenge myself, not only guarding her, but also like playing against her offensively too.
Appreciate the insight and good luck.
What do you think about the Orange County Player of the Year from just a couple years ago now being on the LA Sparks?
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy to think about. When draft night happened, like I didn't expect the Sparks to pick me, but when they did, I was like a dream come true. My dad's been a Lakers fan all his life, so it's kind of surreal almost being back home, playing in Southern California for this organization. I'm just so blessed. I'd say it definitely makes it easier just because my family's like an hour down the road. So if we do have an off day, I can just visit. I have cousins in LA and just tons of support. So it makes it a lot easier than being in a state where like I wouldn't know anyone, or and also like trainers and coaches, like I can get into extra gyms whenever I need to. So it definitely makes it a lot easier being home.
Anything else in person? On your right?
I think just kind of soaking everything in. Like sometimes I'll be on the court or something and I'm like, I'll look around and it's like, we're really in the Lakers facility. I'm really at a LA Sparks training camp right now. Like this is incredible. And like I said before, it was just like 2 weeks ago, I was with a completely different team, completely different coach system, and whatnot. So I think sometimes I'll just like look around and really take in the moment. And I think that's kind of like the coolest part, is just like, this is kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and really just kind of soaking in.
Yeah, I'd agree with Liv. Just like when we played Seattle, I was like, I'm guarding Jewel Lloyd. Like, this is crazy. So just those moments where you kind of realize like, wow, like our dreams are coming true, and taking that all in.
Rico?
Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
Quick question. Your rookie, is there anything you can share, like internally, how you're treated as a rookie? How we heard where veterans ask rookies to do certain things, or enters, travelers, anything of that nature that's kind of popped up with you as rookies? And the second question is, now that you're activated here, you would know already. You housing and where you
Well, for in terms of like our rookie duties, they actually haven't given us a lot. On the road, we have to pass out loops, like everyone's socks and stuff like that to each other. But it's really not that bad. Like that's pretty much it, and everyone's been helpful for the whole time. So really no like hazing type of thing, if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's not too much. But I mean, it's only second week. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then your acclimation here to, be ready to go to practice, and then of course you do your day-to-day game. But how's that been coming for you?
I think it's been good. I think just kind of figuring out a routine, kind of sticking with it, knowing when to show up to things early, just kind of, getting used to that type of like system and program. And I think we also come from programs where, things were pretty disciplined, and that was a huge part of each of our programs. And so I think in terms of transitioning in that sense, it hasn't been really bad. Housing, food, all that type of stuff. I mean, they do a really good job of taking care of us. And yeah, especially, I mean, when we landed here, they've done a great job of taking care of us. So, I would say that's really it with this organization.
Being away from home, I just forgot about how bad the traffic is in LA. So just getting readjusted to that again has been the only thing for me.
Good. All right, thank you.
Thank you.